Hi guys, today we are exposing Spirit of Guidance. I did this 3 months ago, but now this is the last time exposing. And this needs to actually stop. And yes, this is a very serious situation. This is Spirit of Guidance. I blurred the face. I know this is a fictional character, but I just blurred the face anyway. Because it coming against the rules if I unblurred it, but I do not know. But anyways, what she did was very disgusting. Yeah, sorry to hear that. You really want to know what she did? She did some for supporting and harassment and sexualizing young characters. Yeah, that's the stuff you heard about. And oh, let me not forget, she threatened somebody. Yeah, no surprises at all. By the way, she's 19. Here's some screenshots I take. Yeah, she literally threatened somebody over because they exposed her for their bad actions. Like, what? That is some crash out I ever seen. Just because you got exposed doesn't mean to just threaten somebody over just because what they saw what you do. By the way, this is dangerous acts, so do not threaten somebody to come to your house just because they expose you for their bad action. As I was making this video after I called him out that she was a threat, she literally calls me a pedophile by just saying, "Get away from me, grown man." Somehow, I'm a grown man? I am 15, you dumb child. Do I look like a grown man to you? Plus, this is some dumb role-playing. Role-playing doesn't mean it happened in real life, you dummy. Also, she thinks it's not role-playing. Like, what? Like, what? This is role-playing. This is not real life, you... I don't know what to say. Here's even more proof that she is disgusting. She calls it cool on a disgusting person post. The person who does literally vor stuff. Vor is cannibalism and it's a sin. She calls me pickle gaming, which is very rude. And also, she's calling my name out to others just because I tail hug without permission. Now, let me just be clear. Yes, I did make this art like days ago about tail hugging and tail rubbing, but it's not inappropriate when I don't do it in an inappropriate way, alright? So it's not inappropriate when I don't do it in an inappropriate way. I know, I did it without asking permission, but I only did this to my friend Saha. I know, Saha was 11, but I was 15. But it was not inappropriate. Saha liked it. There was no weird reaction. Plus, this is fictional. It's not gonna happen in real life. Stop being mentally ill. Saha is from Philippines while I'm from America. And here's more. She calls me out for eating sushi. Plus, I never even tried sushi, which it's a seafood. But I think she's thinking dirty-minded when she's thinking about me. She literally thinks she's exposing the truth. If you really think you're exposing the truth, then show me proof. Exactly. She doesn't show proof. She is just lying. And plus, here's the disgusting part. Clockwork X Tiny Pervert Gaming, which is me, but she calls me out in a rude way, which is very disgusting. That is in a disgusting way, because Clockworks was a teen, while I was a 15-year-old. Which is really disgusting to say this out loud. And here's something worse. She does something inappropriate to Saha, which is my friend. Which Saha was 11. While Spirit of Guidance was 19, like I said before. She said some very inappropriate stuff to Saha. Yeah. But unfortunately, I don't have the screenshots since Saha deleted it. Or Saha blocked her, which deleted all the comments. I know, I may look like I'm faking, but I'm not. She did this 3 months ago and hadn't learned her lesson. But when I called her out for the bad, disgusting stuff, she literally avoids talking about it and not admits, and also tries to call me out for the bad stuff. Spirit of Guidance, for the very last time, stop it. It's not cool to say vor is cool. Vor is a sin. It's cannibalism, alright? Plus, it's not very cool to harass and disgust the person just because they expose you for your bad actions. I told you many times to admit the fact that you did, but you just don't want to listen. That's very disrespectful. You're also going to regret what you did because you just keep fighting me for like days nonstop just because you think you're so smart to get away with it. Well, guess what? You're not getting away with it. You're going to be terminated for the reason what you did. Now, let me just be clear for some of you. This video is not meant to accuse an innocent, alright? Because if we accidentally did accuse an innocent, we would have apologized, alright? Because I do not want an innocent person to be hurt. That's the end of the video. And also, and please, share this to anyone, like your friends to others, to anyone, alright? Because we need to warn about this person. Protect anyone who is getting harassed by this person. And also, please, report Spirit of Guidance for those actions, alright? Press Game Gaming out.